Welcome to part 3 of my DVD Blu-ray collection. Today we're continuing with the Blu-rays. So first up is Batman 20th Anniversary Edition. This is the Digibook, or Blu-ray book, whatever you want to call it. But this is a really cool release of a great movie. It's got a lot of cool information in here. But yeah, I mean, I remember watching this movie. This movie scared the shit out of me as a kid. I mean, that scene where Vicky Vale and I can't remember the other reporter guy's name, but they were walking through one of Bruce Wayne's rooms in his house, and they had all these like weird statues coming up, and I always like had nightmares that those statues come to life because they were really creepy looking. But I think what creeped me out most about this movie is the Joker. Jack Nicholson as a Joker. His face could. I think that's why I'm afraid of clowns today, really. But this is a cool movie. It was pretty much like 10 years in the making. After Superman came out, they really wanted to make this movie, but it just took a while. And I think if it wasn't for Tim Burton, this probably wouldn't have gotten made. Really great atmosphere that establishes Gotham City. And you know, everybody's just really good in it. Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton are great in it, and while it does change a few things about the Batman story, it's still a really cool movie and just a great release. And I'm probably going to be reviewing that next week, continuing on with Batman month. Here's one that I just reviewed. It's Batman the movie. Not really going to say much about it. You know, if you like this movie and you like the dark aspects of it, you're probably not going to like this one, because this is kind of a goofball comic booky movie. But you know, it's still a lot of fun, and you get a nice amount of extras on this, and you can pick this up for like $10-12, maybe cheaper at some places. So I mean, for the special features and the picture quality, this is a good pickup. Next, we're moving on to Batman Begins. This is what I'm probably going to be reviewing this week for Batman month. But this is a really great movie. It stars Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne. Directed by Christopher Nolan. He is one of my favorite directors right now. And this also has quite a few special features on it. It has an in-movie experience with Christopher Nolan and David Goyer. But it's a really good movie, great acting in it. Morgan Freeman is in it as well. Michael Caine. Katie Holmes, she does an okay job. I don't think her character in it is really needed that much. But really good movie. Looks great on Blu-ray. Now we have Batman Under the Red Hood. Not going to say much about this because I just reviewed it for Batman month a week and a half or 2 weeks ago. But looks great on Blu-ray. Really good emotional story on it. Just watch it. Next, this is one I haven't watched yet, but I picked this up really cheap, like $8-10. But it's Mel Brooks and his Blazing Saddles movie. This is, I mean, I've watched a little bit of it, and the picture quality is good. But I mean, I can't really say anything about the movie since I haven't seen the whole thing, but it does have some nice special features on it. Not a lot. It does have scene-specific commentary on it, some additional scenes. You get 2 documentaries on it as well, a theatrical trailer, and one unique feature it does have, the 1975 pilot episode of a proposed TV series spin-off called Black Bart. So that's something to consider when picking this up, but it's a cheap one. So next up is Disney's Bolt. Now, this has the voices of John Travolta and Miley Cyrus, and all I can say is it's an okay movie. It's definitely not up to par with some of Pixar's movies, but you know, it does have some funny moments in it, and it does have a bit of a touching story. But I don't know, I was kind of left, after I watched this movie, I was left with kind of wanting more from the movie. I just thought it could have been much better. But that being said, the animation in it's really good, and you do get quite a few special features on this. So, next we have The Brothers Bloom. This is a really cool movie from the director of Brick, I believe. This stars Adrian Brody, Mark Ruffalo, and Rachel Weisz. It's about two con men who are brothers, and one of them wants to quit the con man business and go straight. And it does have some nice twists and turns in it. So this is a really good movie. I definitely recommend picking it up. Now we're on to A Bug's Life. This is Pixar's sophomore effort. They did this right after Toy Story. And I have to say, it is not their best film. But it is still quite good. The voice acting in it is really good. Animation's great, and it looks really good on Blu-ray. They do have a new edition of this. It just came out. I believe it has all the same special features. The only difference is it includes a DVD copy of the movie. This one only includes a digital copy. Next up is another one of my favorite films. It is Casino Royale. Great picture quality on this. If you're going to get this film, do not get the one disc edition. Get the collector's edition. This has 2 Blu-rays in it. It's BD Live enabled and has a ton of special features. Just a great movie. Daniel Craig does a phenomenal job. Let's see, who else is in this? Ava Green, that's her name. She does a phenomenal job. She's gorgeous. But the direction's really good in this as well. Judi Dench is back as M. But yes, it's kind of more grounded in realism than the previous Bond movies. There's no Q in it. Doesn't really use a lot of crazy gadgets in it, but still an awesome movie based off the first James Bond book by Ian Fleming. You really have to pick this movie up. Alright guys, that is it for part 3. Tune in next time for part 4.